Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why anyone thought this was a good idea, but we are going to do an Underdog Cardio Club draft today. Me, Clay, and Andy are going to be running while doing a Best Ball Mania 4 draft. But I didn't think that I would be able to host, run, and draft at the same time. So we brought in Mike Zakarian from Team Hold, as I already start to slip here, to host for us. It's the club. Let's do it. Can I click the opening?
I got to tell you, at no point was anyone like, Mike, would you also like to run? And I like that you guys knew the lane that I was in. You're like, he could host us running.
Well, I mean, that's not part of the the white guy podcaster bit. I don't think you should be in good shape. That wouldn't be good for your brand. So.
That's true. All right, so we're full, right? We locked up here, and we got a full room.
We do. Looks like I got the 1-2. I can't see the rest of the screen because my head is bobbing.
Yeah, we got Overzet at the 1-2, Clay at the 1-5, Andy at the 1-6. That'll be some fun sniping, and then the guy doing the hosting getting boned with the 1-9. So that's great. Off to a great. Not only are we off to a great start, I was supposed to host because I would have the less chaotic thing, and I am currently drafting 2 lineups at the same time right now because we mistimed it.
Yeah. Zakarian, we all tried to hop in the same draft. Zakarian filled the last draft, so he's in 2 drafts right now. Mike, no one ever said this was a good gig, a cushy gig. We appreciate your service.
So does anybody have cardio goals here? Is anybody are we going for PRs? Like what are we working with? I see Andy looks like he's doing some guerrilla warfare. What are we working with today?
I'm trying to not get shot by the guys who are playing with water guns next to me in the park. That's my biggest goal right now. But, my goal is to not be fat for my wedding in 3 months.
There we go. It's a good goal.
Clay, what are you doing? You're on, and so let's give a summary too. Andy, you are running around the park. Clay, you're on the peloton.
We out here pelling. We're trying to get 13 to 15 in on the pelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike, do you want to show the draft board? I know you're not a professional streamer.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Let's go to the draft board here. Sorry, I was too disappointed in you selecting your pick at a walk. I thought we were gonna not break pace here. Is that we're just okay with that?
You're okay. You have to slow down to make the click. Jesus, Mike.
Listen, I've done 2 cardio clubs outside in the streets of Queens, and I'm telling you, I didn't slow down. We kept going.
My move is always like when I used to do them on the Stairmaster, I'd slow it down for the pick and then ratchet it up when I'm not on the clock. I'm going to allow myself that decency.
All right, here we go. I'm going to make a pick. This is going to be tough. I'm going to not be sweaty or anything. I feel very we'll take Eckler. We're just going to take Eckler. We're going to take the best available.
How many Best Ball Mania drafts have you done, Mike?
I think this is my 9th, and they are mostly bad. I'm was pretty locked into basketball, and now I'm ready to shift gears a little bit. But I feel way out of my element right now.
How
Mainly
about those Nuggets?
Say that again.
He said, "How about the Nuggets?" Mike, were you playing NBA during the finals? I basically stopped during the finals.
I slowly lost as much money as I could through different areas, through pick'ems, through DFS. I just wanted to see how much I could punt money while still victory lapping the Denver Nuggets, who was my preseason pick. So we still victory lapped while we lost.
Mike, have you checked the marketplace? How's my Nikola Jokic Cosmic doing this morning? Are we pumping, baby?
Dude, Top Shot's the best because right now what they're doing is just everyone celebrating people burning moments that they lost thousands and thousands of dollars on.
Yeah, didn't someone burn LeBron James from the top and didn't get anything for it?
Oh yeah. That was a team. I think he punted $15K and got a $300 pack back, I think is what happened. Oof. Tough scene. I gotta tell, what am I supposed to do here? We just I'm this is how lost I am. We took Eckler with the first.
The rule of thumb is take best available wide receiver in my
Yeah,
draft
probably
room.
Waddle.
All right.
I would take Waddle there.
There we go. Waddle, welcome aboard.
If you take another running back there, when it gets back to you, all the best picks are going to be more running backs,
Yeah,
and so you're just going to be fucked.
that makes sense.
Wise words from Andy. Clay, we haven't heard from you, bud. Are you struggling?
Yeah, you throwing up?
No, we out here. We good. I'm just waiting on a moment, man. I'm just catching up with Mike for a second here.
Yeah,
All
Clay,
right,
what's going on with you, man? Listen, all of a sudden scrolling through Twitter one day and Clay just posting some of like the sexiest photos I've ever seen on Twitter. How we doing?
Man. Trying to get my glow up, summertime, like Andy, straight for the wed. So yeah, we're just out here just trying to get a little vitamin D and the exercise in, That's the routine right now.
See, you guys look at Mike, because Mike got married last summer. At this time last year, he was in your mode, trying to get in shape. And now you see he just completely let himself go. Now that he's married,
it's
giving
a little
you
sad.
guys next summer.
I mean, there's a reason Mike's not having to do cardio right now. He's chilling. He's good.
Yeah, and I'm self-aware enough not to wear a tank top. Like I know my boundaries and my limitations.
I'm not. See, I got on stream with Overzet wearing a tank top, so I'm just like, we're just leaning into it.
All right, Pete, back to a walk. I gotta tell, I'm so disappointed in this. I really am.
Just let me live my life.
Pete,
I
I
already
saw you hit 50 drafts.
Yeah, this is draft 51. It's all downhill from here, baby.
I think this is 59 for me.
Damn.
Nice.
Wow, 59.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
It's great. I wish I was at that pace. I felt like I was missing out as I was watching all of you guys get after it. I just couldn't. I don't know. I just couldn't like switch my brain to football yet while I was diving into basketball. But here I am now.
Can I just say there's a lot of people in the chat right now that probably wear a t-shirt into the pool who are critiquing my cardio right now.
I feel like I think I was. Oh yeah, it's Pete standing still. Run faster, Pete. All right, so people are giving you some shit in there. People are. Pete, have you? So this is your second cardio. Were you satisfied with your not necessarily your cardio performance, but your pick performance with the first one?
Yeah, the team turned out okay. Although when you draft next to David Kitchen, every team looks like a BBM juggernaut by comparison. So it's hard to know how good it actually was or just how bad Kitchen's draft was.
All right, here we go. Back on the clock. Eckler and I'm just gonna make you guys draft this. Can we get on the Calvin Ridley train here? I
have 0% Calvin Ridley in BBM, but someone's got to take him.
I'm
0%.
I've been taking him.
Yeah, listen. Not only does he bet on himself, he bets on other players. I'm all about that.
It's a good Wagner mindset.
Pete, didn't your Swolecast draft go like 54 minutes or some shit like that?
Yeah, we're not. No, everybody pick it up. No more bleeding down the clock. Zakarian, stop crowdsourcing your picks. Just fucking click as fast as you can.
No, Zakarian's gonna get off 2 jokes per pick. That's what I heard coming. That was his rider.
I didn't realize I was gonna feel like exposed drafting in front of everybody. I'm usually when I'm doing my BBMs, it's in front of like basketball Top Shot nerds. Now this is a football audience, professionals.
I feel exposed from wearing a tank top, so we're just exposed in different ways.
No, dude, no one is giving you shit. It's only Pete, and I think people don't know if they can give Andy shit because it's like what's the Blair Witch Project energy?
Well, Andy's just trying to see him outside, and he's already outside.
Yeah, I don't really have a place at home where I could do this. And so,
Mike, you might as well lean into this Jacksonville correlation, baby.
Yeah, let's go. I think I'm only taking Jaguars the rest of the way out.
Only Jag strategy. Mike, should I fly home for the Nuggets parade?
I know, because I don't even think Jokic is going to be there.
His
reaction was so funny. He was just like, I guess his horses are in a big race this weekend. And he's like, he just found out the parade was Thursday. And he was like, how the fuck are you going to have the parade Thursday? I got to get back to Serbia for Sunday. So live on air basically called out the Denver team and was like, I need the plane.
What a legend.
Yeah, that was the man. They're so fucking good. The Nuggets are awesome. That was such a I know that game was gross last night, but they're going to be good for a little bit.
Let's give a few shout outs. We had Kenny on Twitter who chopped the dance. Our guy Chipsy was in that Duke train. It's hard to celebrate guys who run out the same lineup as their opponents, but congratulations nonetheless, guys.
Also, people were asking about the other draft. I honestly forgot that was going on. We could do, we're in airplane mode. We got Josh Allen, Barkley. Oh, more Etienne and Diggs.
That's a nice team there for an auto draft, honestly.
Right? Let's keep cooking. All right. I don't want to look at it.
All right. I'm not giving you money for that draft. That looks too nice.
I don't want
Mike Zakarian's giving you money for that draft.
All right, Andy, what's your team so far?
Well, I'm going to be honest. My cell reception is not great, but that's okay. I want McCaffrey. I have a lot of McCaffrey. He just keeps falling to me. I don't know. And then it was a tough spot, so I ended up with a bit of a late Jonathan Taylor. I do like him this year. And then I went with Debo coming back. And then just now, I think it was Jerry Jeudy, but I timed out, and so I actually don't know.
You did get Jerry Jeudy.
Okay.
All right. Everyone relax. I am going to drop down here.
What's the pace we're running at, Pete?
The pace we're running at is 6.
6?
Yeah. Is that got good enough for you?
No, I'm very impressed. Wait, okay, hold on. Sorry. I interpreted that as a 6-minute mile.
No.
Okay.
No. 6 miles per hour.
Okay. No, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you see that record of the dude that broke the 2-mile record in it was 7 minutes and 41 seconds or some shit like that?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
I don't know how that's possible, but shout out.
For all the haters, I got Joe Burrow queued up, so I don't need to slow down for this pick. You're
running right through it.
It is hard to click though when you're running. I will just say.
I don't know how Andy's doing it right now because I think I messaged you, Pete, after I did it. I'm trying not to just trip and fall. The glare from the sun is tough.
I feel like every time Andy's screen goes dark, he's like getting a snow cone or something.
I wish. I actually don't like snow cones very much. That's my hot take.
Clay, what's your team so far?
Let's see. So far, I got AJ Brown, Nick Chubb, Ramondre, and Mike Dubb. And I'm gonna go ahead and take Herbert here. I'm trying to get out of that was my comfy spot for selecting McLaurin. But I'm trying to I already got a shit ton of him in my BBM4 draft, so trying to chill out a little bit on that. I'm not super high on Mike Williams, but, I like the Chargers offense overall. So we'll take a stab there and stack him up with J Herb.
This
I've
time
been
I will
making
say
a ton of Justin Fields where I just took him where, if he falls to me and I'm 4 or 5 rounds in, I'm basically just going to take him every single time. I don't really care who my team is.
shout out Roofing Man, who saw this content and said, I need to support this further by becoming a YouTube member. Just don't get used to these.
You think the roofing man came aboard because they've been seeing your newsletter lately? You've been mulching, you've been installing saunas, and they're like a gym. What is your next home project that is giving you life? What's up next?
Are you saying he has an ulterior motive where he just thinks he can be my roofing vendor?
That, or these the algorithm has worked in a way that he's maybe he's going to do some roofing next, and I can do some how-to stuff with him.
No, Pete's SEO picked up Hand Builder in just a whole unique way.
Unfortunately, I don't need a roofing guy with how much ceiling my teams have.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! You know what? Just for that, Pete. The full 30 seconds this next pick.
God damn, that's fair. It's tough up there. Scroll down, though, on the board. Kitchen.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, a wise man once said, the ceiling is the roof, so got to keep that in mind.
What are we doing? Also, Clay, you were gonna get the award. I feel like you seem like you're cooking right now, but this is the first time it seemed like you're slowing down. In the last 10 seconds, it feels like it's starting to hurt a little bit.
I'm all right. I'm just trying to catch up. I got to sit down here for my pick, so I'm going to slide the resistance down. A little more of a flat road.
All right, we picked up Trevor Lawrence. We got the Jag stack.
I love it. I will say I did learn my lesson. Roofing man saying I can buy another towel. I absolutely drenched my desk last time. This time I have a towel over the keyboard. We got an ancillary towel here. We got one around the chest. We really are trying to avoid a massive cleanup or tech disaster.
Now, Pete, do you think, like, did you really not think about the cardio club when you were saying you're going to stream all 150, or is this like a big, as Jack would say, like a content play?
No, it was not it was literally something that slipped through the cracks when people brought it up. Under my breath, I was like, oh, fuck, they're right. It was just something I didn't account for.
In the fine print.
Was there any part of you that was like, I'm not going to do the cardio club?
Well, here's the thing. I am technically grandfathered in as a founding member. But hang on, I'm on the clock. Don't try to. God, you're trying to get me an auto pick here.
We call that a soccer Dave.
All right. I want Traylon Burks. I feel like we're running. We need to add a grown-ass man here.
That was a soccer Dave pick.
All right.
Oh, wait, does the cardio club, does it expire June 16th?
Friday.
Oh, shit.
It does, yeah. Got to get your 7 drafts in.
You got to do
if you
some
want to get in the
two-a-days.
club.
I do have to start doing 2 days.
All
Damn
right.
it.
We took George Pickens because the Steelers play the Bengals in week 16.
Oh, shit. I'm on the clock. Let's go.
All right, so Overzet, what do we got? We got Chase, Pollard, Henry, Godwin, Burrow, Burks, and Pickens.
Dude, the bye week bros are having an absolute fit in the chat because I have like 2 guys with the same week 7 bye week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Being afraid of bye weeks is such a beta move.
Yeah,
such a t-shirt on in the pool move.
I can't be in the first 10 drafts. I'm not worried about week 17 and I'm not worried about buys. I'm just worried about like figuring out who's where. All right, so Clay, we got Quentin
I
Johnson.
did have a draft earlier today where I
Keep going, Andy, or did we lose you? Oh, dude, what a fucking cliffhanger. Oh, we're on the clock. We're on the clock.
Talk us through it, Mike.
Oh, I don't know anybody. Let's see. We got our Jag stack with Eckler and Waddle.
Take Bateman as your bring back for Waddle.
There we go. Thank you.
Ooh.
How are we feeling about the Ravens?
I like him.
I'm bullish.
Yeah. You could also, you got that little Waddle week 17 there. So, Mike, your Jacksonville bring back on your heavy Jag stuff is Carolina, is the other team you're looking for a bring back there.
All right, thank you. I was just about to start Googling, and I appreciate you.
I got you, buddy. I forced you into the ETN pick. It's the least I can do.
No, I love it. Rydoc saying, Andy, you got to run closer to the cell towers.
Yeah, I'm currently.
I have been running for 20 minutes. Let's keep this draft going. We're not even
all right, here we go.
done.
We're picking up. I don't know. What are we doing here? Do we get Wild to get Evan Engram right here? Is that too stupid?
I think it's fine if you're making that big Jags bet.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to real quick check in on this squad here. All right. Since then, we've picked up Miles Sanders and TJ Hawkinson in that squad.
I like it. You're pissing green. I like to see that.
Now you just got to get Miles Sanders on the other roster with all the Jags.
That's right.
All right. Andy's on the clock with a 1-3-3-0 build here.
I've been seeing a lot of tweets about people just drafting one quarterback. Is that the thing that everyone's getting boners about right now?
That is the least financial advice thing I've ever seen online. A lot of people doing comedy out there. Back in my day, fantasy football was about making money, not doing bits on Twitter.
Yeah. Also, speaking of which, I forget who did it. I saw a parody of a song, and I almost got our friend Brian Donnelly on the phone to, because it was very similar to Brian Hartline Bling.
Was it Jake's Fall Out
yes,
Boy one?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was Jake's, yeah.
That was great. All right,
Hey.
Clay takes Jacoby Myers. That's a man who just got buried in an avalanche.
Yeah, that's a gross. He got really gross there. He got really gross, but I couldn't select a tight end. I was going to be Dunzo after that, so it's all right. Future wide receiver 1 of the Raiders.
Pete coming to a walk well before his pick.
All right, God, I knew that was going to get called out. All right, we'll go back up to a 6 for a few seconds. My bad.
No, I'm just trying to host.
No.
I'm just trying to see where we're at, you know?
Hey, I get it. You're just the voice of the chat. All right, back down to 3. Wow. What are we going to do here?
Talk us through it while you catch your breath.
Well, I've been out on Jamison Williams. I do have this little Tony Pollard. No. Alpha play, Javonte Williams. Back to the grind.
Also, Raiders, week 15 correlation with the Chargers. Just going to flag that real quick.
I love that Clay is the foremost authority on non-week 17 correlations. This guy has it down for week 15.
Good.
Hey, you got to find your spot, man. It's a little saturated week 17. I don't feel like, my voice is going to stand out well enough. So, got to find my lane.
If the zig is week 17 and the zag is week 16, what do we call a week 15 correlation?
I mean, technically, it's the only week that matters. I know that name has been, associated with other weeks and everything like that. But if you don't advance your week 15, then you're not going to matter in week 17 at all. So think about that.
Good. I think I've been really trying to focus on week 10 because that is the first double-digit week. And I think that's really where separation can happen. So I've been focusing a lot on week 10 correlation.
All right, everybody pay attention. This is for the haters, the losers. I have a rule. I only select Anthony Richardson after ADP. My second share of Best Ball Mania, if I can click it, which I can't, so it might just get autoed.
You changed the overlay, too, which was great.
I would ask somebody about Q, and I had sweat on my phone, and so I wasn't fucking selecting. Just changing apps on me and shit. I'm like, damn.
Also, for those running and not noticing, we did lose Andy. Andy's back. All right, we got Andy back.
Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on. I have full bars, but apparently StreamYard not a fan of the cell phones.
Yeah.
I'm just about back in my place. I'm just back in my apartment. I'll pull up my laptop.
Real quick, little question for the class. Do you want to know who the Chargers are playing in week 17? Week 16?
Yeah, the Bills.
They sure are. James Cook, welcome to the squad, baby. Let's fucking go.
I didn't realize that was a setup. That was an alley-oop for a slam dunk by Clay. I thought you were genuinely asking.
No.
Hey, you ever go no hands the Peloton? Woo!
Oh, baby.
All right. Chill.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get injured out here. Damn.
There's too much on the line here. You got a lineup. You got a wedding. There's a lot on the line.
If Andy finishes this draft at the brewery, I'll allow it.
Yeah. I mean, running in McCarran Park, that's no joke.
How's the air quality? Air quality out there these days. Is that all right?
Yeah, much better.
Park, so
it's much better now. It was. Oh, mine. No, it was a disaster last week. But
yeah,
it was pretty wild. I've never experienced anything like that. And I know the West Coast people are like, "Oh, first time," but it was pretty nuts.
I like how there's these natural disaster, elite. It's like when the East Coast gets a little earthquake and the West Coasters are like, oh, we call that a Tuesday, buddy.
Oh God, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Oranges out here, Jesus.
What are you gonna do, Mike? You want to stack up Waddle with Tua and be done at QB?
Yeah, I just don't really want any of Tua this year. But
why, Mike?
I'm like a big fan of dudes that didn't almost retire because of massive head injuries.
God,
I know. Contrarian.
Oh, Mike, draft like you're right, bud. How else is Waddle gonna get there?
I don't know. That's a good point. You're right. If I draft Waddle, I gotta believe.
Look at this NBA, bro. Doesn't even know what he's doing out here.
I really don't. And it's funny because you would think of he probably didn't do a lot of drafts last year. It's like, no, we did over 100. We did over 100 BBMs last year. So I shouldn't be this much of a virgin right now through this, but
yeah, you did better than me. You advanced a team to the finals.
We did. We got to the finals, and then we were pretty stacked up on that last game. But listen, I'm glad my loss was good for Karain. I'm okay with that. Can we like Rashad Penny?
We can, minus the fact that he might not make the team, apparently.
No, come on.
That would be not ideal for me.
No,
Penny's good. Oh, Andy, how was the run?
Oh, it was great, man. Crazy. I'm back in my office now.
I like it. You look well rested.
Yeah, it was brutal out there, Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My cell service actually seemed okay. It was just the StreamYard just kept crashing.
Am I the only one doing exercise now? Clay looks like he's just fucking running out the side.
Got a flat row, baby. Where my pickup?
Get it up. Pick it up. Why am I the only one that gets shamed into exercising around here?
Because I said I couldn't do it with one hand, so.
This
Gotta
guy's
protect
showing
myself
off
for a
no
second.
hands. Now he can't do it with one, huh? God, let's
I
pick
like
up
that
this
Clay.
draft.
Clay's got the social media game unlocked right there, though. I saw that.
Not even. I'll just show you that I'm picking my phone. I'm smart, though. I should take a video.
It looked like you were taking a photo.
Well, I can't even get my fucking fingers to go on the screen right now in sweat. This wide receiver is disgusting.
Yeah, people really went hard on the wide receivers this draft.
All right,
Anytime
we're gonna
Juju
go-
Smith-Schuster and Odell Beckham go in double digits, that's not a good sign.
All right, I don't like it, but we're going Michael Gallup.
What is that?
Wow.
Permission to
play,
slow down my speed, sir.
Yeah, you're about there. You're about there. Close
Pete,
enough.
the Cowboys play Buffalo week 15.
You tell me. I'm not falling for your little game.
It's accurate.
Man, this board is gross. I can't take Pirine. Let's take some A-Chain.
Why can't? Oh, because you have Javante?
Yeah, that's not one of my preferred ones to handcuff there.
I
don't support that.
All right, we're back, baby. Took Jonathan Mingo.
Oh, I was hoping Mingo was going to make it back.
I'm sorry, there's always Terrace Marshall and LaVisca for you later, buddy.
Dude, Terrence.
Or Adam Thielen, if you're so inclined.
No one should ever be inclined to make that click.
I
probably
drafted
played
him once.
Terrence Marshall 70% of the DFS year last year.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to go ahead. I know this is a controversial pick,
Uh-oh.
but leaning into my week 15, week 16 correlation, we're going to take the number one target getter on the Buffalo Bills this season, Dalton Kincaid.
Oh, Liam, welcome to the stream.
What?
Diggs is MIA. I don't know. The most recent news that I have is that my boy saw him in the LAX airport 2 weekends ago. We were out there for a wedding, and no one's seen him since, evidently, until Buffalo this morning, but he didn't go to practice and all. So, where's Diggs? Where's Diggs?
Give it one of these, Clay. Where's Diggs?
Where's Diggs, baby?
I do like that you were the last person to see him, though, Clay.
Well, technically not me, but close personal friend of
your
mine
boy.
with photo evidence. So yeah, we count it.
All right. This draft is moving along pretty quickly.
No, it's not.
That
No?
was my first Darnell Mooney share. No, I
Not
don't
a
feel
bad
good about
press.
it. No,
Wait,
I only because I have Justin Fields.
I was going to say, the fact that you're heavy on Fields but light on Mooney is interesting.
I've really not been stacking Fields that heavily. My bet is kind of more so like you can take
Bob
him
Tonyan.
and just stack other good players,
Yeah.
and you can get his spike weeks without needing anyone else on the Bears.
Right.
Oh, I hate this.
Nico's a good pick.
Yeah. I just didn't love that spot. Nobody that I was too excited about.
This
What?
part of the draft is really gross.
Yeah.
It is.
You
What's
guys seem
Terrence
like you're
Marshall's
tired.
ADP here? Where am I supposed to?
He's free.
Far down.
He's
Oh,
free.
he's free. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But I might have to take him with my, little Jonathan Mingo.
That's right.
Bryce Young. No, I'm done at quarterback. I'm done. Take it to the bank. Joe Burrow, Anthony Richardson, the past, the future, everything you could ever need.
I like it. I have a lot. I've only done, this is my 9th, I think. But I feel like I have 50% Anthony Richardson right now.
Wow.
Oh,
You're
that's
one of
not
the
good.
A-Rich slappies.
I only take him if he falls into the 110 range, and that happens. I've definitely gotten him a couple times there.
Yeah. Listen, I don't have a lot of strategies, but I pick 4 or 5 dudes and I go very overweight. That is how I play best ball. So, Anthony Richardson, welcome to the Overweight Club.
And welcome you to the Overweight Club if you don't join the Underdog Cardio Club, the best way to draft and get in shape.
And for those keeping track at home, this will be the second pick where I take all 30 seconds.
God damn it. I forgot. Bad joke.
What fucking round we on? What round is
This
this?
is round 12.
Damn.
2/3 done.
All right. Back on the clock. We're not supposed to take Adam Thielen.
You're allowed to take Adam Thielen. Someone's got to
I
do it.
mean,
Please take Adam Thielen.
if you like drafting washed-up players, it's fine.
I usually don't. That's the thing, though. Oh, do we go tank? No.
Tank.
Is
Tank.
Gino
Tank
gonna slide to me
Uh-oh.
here?
Oh, Jalen Warren's a good pick.
Thank you. Uh-oh. I'm hearing panting. Where did that come from?
Lost the headphone. We back.
Okay.
We back.
I apologize. Haven't been paying a ton of attention to the chat, but I see Scott Foster is here, and he's encouraging Pete to run faster. Good to see you, Scott.
This guy, Scott Foster, isn't a true supporter of the channel. He just came for the Run Pure Sports drama and now is hanging around.
Oh.
We've moved on, Scott. We've moved on. We've all healed and moved on.
Is that true? Is everybody healed?
I'm healed. I'm feeling
healed. I got to tell you, I've been a part of a bunch of different niche communities now, whether it was like the Top Shot NFT space, daily fantasy sports, comedy, and no matter what community, you're going to find shit like that, and it's the best, and I'm here for it, so.
God, someone had to take my Chig. Someone had to take my Alec Pierce. We're out here dying.
I
What
see
is there for me?
Ricky Beers, are you going to Vegas this year? Are you going to be out there in Summer League? All right, Pete, what are we doing?
I'm going to take Dalton Schultz. I need to start building out this 4 tight end
Mike,
room
are you
everyone
going out
wants
to
me to
Summer
draft.
League?
Yeah, we're going out the 5th to the 9th. I'm going to be out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I might try to.
Oh, dude, let's go.
More week 7 buys for the chat. Show the chat. Neil's in the chat. I want Neil to see click off the screen and go to my roster, Mike. I want all these guys to see my week 7 buys.
Oh, that's not even that many. Oh, it's a lot. Actually,
All right.
it's a lot.
Wow, Burrow, Pollard, Henry. We got Chase. Oh, damn it. I hate when it does that.
Chase, Burks, Mingo, Schultz, and Irv Smith.
I love it, dude. Hey, I dare you not only do week 7 the rest of the way.
That sounds like a great bit. I'm in.
You're just punting 1 week, but dominating the rest of the week.
Mike
Oh, yeah.
understands the thesis.
I get it.
Week 7 is kind of crazy though. The amount of teams, like good draftable teams and players that have buys. I feel like week 7 and week 13, I find myself.
Yeah.
Week
Week
13
5
crushes
sometimes.
me. Week
same.
13 is my devil week. We're over 10 miles, gents.
All right, we're over 3 miles on a real man sport treadmill.
Ooh.
Not
I
this
haven't taken a
Peloton.
fucking step.
Do you even burn
Yeah,
calories on the Peloton, or was that just some device
stopped
to sell
sweating.
product during COVID?
Yes and yes.
How's Peloton stock these days doing? I heard it's in the shitter. Too
Never
much
bought it.
inventory. Treadmill game though?
I love.
Booming.
Have you guys watched the most recent Peloton ads where it's like, well, actually, people still use the Peloton.
Yeah,
That's
no, it's
basically their
incredible.
ad campaign.
And
It's
not
like when
just as a
Domino's
clothes
had an ad
rack.
campaign that was like, we know our pizza used to be shit, but now it's not quite as bad. It reminds me of that.
Peloton's like Dippin' Dots. It was supposed to be from the future, but it still feels really archaic now.
Yeah. That Derek Thompson podcast that the Ringer does, a blanket on the name of it. I feel
Plain
like
English?
Plain English. I feel like he had 6 or 7 different episodes that were just drive-bys of Peloton.
Clay lives in Brooklyn, though. It would be weird if he didn't have a Peloton.
That's true.
No, what are you trying to
In Queens, we just have cigarettes.
say? Guess this is the same end goal, right?
That's Staten
I wanna
Island.
go
They
to the
smoke cigarettes while riding a different stationary bike.
Mike actually, for his workouts, just rents a city bike and finds a hill and just does a few laps.
Wait, yeah. Andy, if you go out there, let me know, man. We got a bunch of shit happening that week.
Yeah, I'll let you know. We'll see. I haven't done it yet, and so it probably is too short notice, but I need to do a bachelor party at some point, and I'm going to go to Vegas. And so I'm kind of debating just like that second weekend, kind of telling my friends like, hey, let's go to Vegas. If you could make it great. If not, that's also okay.
Yeah. All right, whatever. Higby, whatever.
Damn.
Um,
I'm getting delirious because for a second I thought that said Higgins, and I was like, wow, What a fall for T. Higgins.
Yeah, what a steal. But yeah, if anybody in the chat's heading out there too, reach out. We're doing like a live show. We're gonna happy hour, going to the NBA convention, going to some games and stuff. So hit us up.
What's the team hold YouTube schedule these days now that NBA is over?
That's a good question. I mean, I think I'm going to do the daily morning show. I'll probably take a week off right after Summer League and then a week off in August or something. But yeah, we're still going to be doing the daily stuff. There's so much like NBA drama that happens like for the next month between the draft, which I'm actually going to the draft this year. But between the draft, free agency, John Morant probably getting suspended for a bunch of times, a little bit Zion Williamson just banging a bunch of people and then it getting outed on Twitter. It's going to be fun.
Where's the draft at?
Barclays.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Yeah.
That was the draft I went to in 2019 with all those guys. So that was a good year.
Yeah. Should be
Make
fun.
your picks, Sam. Fine. You guys going to really make me draft Marvin Mims for the 19th straight time? Let's actually show some creativity. No, we're going to take Marvin Mims.
So is the case for Marvin Mims just that he's actually the wide receiver too, and Cortland Sutton is trash, or?
The case for him is he's just an arbitrage play on Mingo, who I also selected, and Rashee Rice, and these other wide receivers with worse prospect profiles. And I do think you can bank the fact he'll be out there on 3 wide receiver sets. Maybe you get a Sutton or Judy trade. Maybe you get an injury. He's better KJ Hamler, drafted by the new coaching regime. Russell Wilson bounce back. Tell yourself a fucking story.
Hey, and Russell
Wilson bounce back train.
He witnessed the championship firsthand. Saw Nikola Jokic do it.
And he's good.
He
won one,
with
you
his
know?
wife in like a cowboy hat or some shit. Interesting outfit.
Do you get
That's
extra
just
points
Denver,
if you were overweight on Russell Wilson last year? Like, does any of that carry over?
I didn't.
It's like in So Rare when you use the player over and over, they get
a
bonus
boost?
points.
A little flop
Yeah,
flag.
you get a bit of a boost.
I love GA007 in the chat said I thought Mims was just a bit from Hamler last year.
Marvin, KJ Hamler actually isn't injured. He's actually Marvin Mims, just like in a full body suit. They actually just Trojan horsed him in and redrafted KJ Hamler. It's one of the greatest psyops in the history of the league.
I'm going to do a quick check-in on this other team. Oh, good. We got 3 quarterbacks who picked up Deshaun Watson.
No, Mike. Oh, no.
Daniel Jones, Jameson Williams.
Put some tight ends in the queue, buddy. Put some tight ends in the queue.
Yeah, there we go. We got Komet in here, Irv Smith. Yeah. Gerald Everett. Sure, why not?
Realize John Mechie also week 7 bye. Come on down.
There you go. And what a feel-good story. You should get extra points for that, too.
Yeah, no extra points for the Calvin Ridley feel-good story, but you do get extra points for the John Mechie feel-good story.
You should have to draft both of them so they even themselves out.
Narrative drafts only.
All right, let's go. Chuba's
great pick for that team.
Yeah. I have a large exposure to Chuba. I'm like 3x the field on him or something like that.
Wow.
I think I have 1 share with Chuba.
I need an underdog filter where you can filter out. Like I'm done with quarterbacks, so I tabbed off of that. I should be able to tab off a week 7 buys. Should be able to unselect any week 7 buys.
Yeah.
Chuba, I think, is like, I mean, his ADP is fine, but it is a coaching change. And a lot of the stuff with him getting drafted was like, you know, from Tepper, the owner, which obviously he's still around. But I think there is like, you know, who knows?
Have you considered that his first name is just really good?
Yeah.
It's my same strategy for Tank. It's just he has a good name.
Well, I think it's why he's getting drafted into like the 14th, 15th, and not the 18th, to be honest. But
Andy, have you done the all Tank team? Taking some Tank Dell late too?
I have.
No, I haven't quite gotten there yet.
I got 1 or 2 of those.
I also want to shout out John Boy Beats for just totally ruining the late RB draft strategy lately by putting out that thread about all the backup running backs that were going for way too cheap. Pierre Strong went in like the 16th round of one of my drafts today, and I was pretty pissed about that. So shout out to John.
James Robinson
ruining my alpha
are down bad these days.
Yeah.
We're doing a show.
Robinson?
Dude, poor J-Rob, huh? I didn't. He's
Not
like
me.
24. Is that right?
Yeah, he's young.
He is
What show?
24? No way.
Yeah. I might.
What show are you doing, Mike?
John Boy is coming on the Team Hold channel tomorrow night at 9 to talk a little bit about his renamed, his announced product that immediately got renamed, the Draft Caddy. I think it's gonna something. He's calling it something buckets now, I believe. John Boy buckets, JB buckets.
Well, are you going to announce the rest of the show though that you and John Boy are going to be running, and I'm actually going to be hosting? Why you guys do that show?
Yeah, no, I don't. I do not think we're going to be doing any cardio tomorrow night. One, I don't have a peloton. I'd have to be outside. I don't have a treadmill in here.
Come over, Mike.
What'd you say?
I said, come over.
No,
Slide through.
I would love to see you, Clay. I would not like to run in your home.
Why do you guys keep making me take Miami Dolphins backs? You're going to make me. What are we doing with Jeff Wilson at pick 191? Honestly, what the fuck are we doing, guys?
I know.
Leaving him.
How many running backs does Miami have right now? 14?
Hang on. 3, just
Also,
3.
to Christopher saying that I'm not a team player, this was purely because I was only had cell service for, I would say, 1/3 of the time that I was outside running. I did get a mile in around the track, but then I decided that it was better to actually be present before the draft. Next time I will adjust.
All right, we're
My
gonna play
issue is all
both
my
then.
treadmills are in public.
All right.
We're going to check in with Pete and Clay, though. How are we feeling athletically right now?
Almost to 4 miles. So glad that this draft is almost over. Clay's idea to do this show. I hate you, Clay.
You're welcome, buddy. Just trying to help you out. I just crossed 13 miles. We're not going to sit for this pick. We're going to make it while we're riding.
Wow.
Let's fucking ride. Mac Jones, welcome to the squad.
Let's fucking ride.
Wow.
There we go. Mac Jones. I like that, too.
Yeah, you
Patriot
Boston
Club.
slappies.
I know.
All right, I'm sitting down.
Here we go. Here come all the quarterbacks coming off the board here. We had Bryce, Mac, Brock, and Desmond all in the same.
Wow.
Oh, I'm on the clock. My bad.
Your guy
let's
Terrace
see.
Marshall's there if you want him.
Is he?
Yeah.
Or Bisca.
Let's see. Let's go to Marshall. Smash it. Let's go. We got like a lot of Carolina. Dude, man, what if it's the week you need? What if this is the game you need in week 17? Isn't that what you guys say?
Yeah.
What if?
I definitely made a mistake. I was just so zoning out. I should have grabbed one of the Chiefs late round wide receiver as my bring back for the Bengals. But I'm seeing ghosts right now. Fucking took Tim Patrick for no goddamn reason.
All right, we're probably going to take one more wide receiver with this last pick. Now, should I run out the clock here? Should we just auto draft this one?
You guys can all auto at these. I don't give a shit. We're pressing on. It's built different.
Auto.
How do we feel about Khalil Shakur?
I like
Secure it
him.
up, baby.
I don't really
Yeah,
know
no.
why he's fallen, especially with the dig stuff. You'd think he'd be going just a smidge earlier.
Here we go.
I think it's a great late pick, to be honest. Like,
I was surprised he was still there. I thought I was missing some information.
it's just because Dalton Kincaid overtook him on the wide receiver depth chart.
I'll do it. All right, last
I'm
pick
about
for
to get
Andy
my-
right here.
My
Although
second
he is
Allen Robinson share.
nice.
All right, you guys know I've been a little bearish on Travis Kelce this year.
No.
The skies last
Noah
week were
Gray.
orange,
Noah Gray.
but this week the skies are Noah fucking Gray.
Incredible stuff.
Ricky says 168 people in the chat, only 9 likes. What do I
9.
have to do to get a like?
No, there's 41 in there. Now 42. I just liked it myself. You're doing all right.
Oh, thanks, man.
They're asking for tanks off from you, Pete.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
need,
get 14 miles. Oh, team's full. We got one pick left. Let's get 14. Let's go. Let's
gotta
go.
stack.
Let's
you gotta
go.
stack Anthony Richardson with someone. Come
Let's
on,
go.
John.
Oh, I love
Let's
that
go.
last round pick right there.
Who? Jelani Woods? Who's that?
Yeah.
Can't see. Okay.
Let your line
14 miles, baby. Ooh, on the dot. Let's fucking go.
Good work.
Great work, guys. I'm exhausted.
Good work.
Yeah. I know. I do feel a little sweaty.
Yeah. I could use a
You know what
glass
really
of wine.
sucks? The hot water's out in my apartment, so.
All right. Let's give a quick recap of these teams. Let the chat decide which team they like here. Everybody, how about everyone reads their own team? Mike, you first read yours here.
All right, we got Austin Eckler, Jalen Waddle, Calvin, Bet on Yourself, and everyone else. Ridley, Travis Etienne, Marquise, Hollywood Brown, T-Law, Rashad Bateman, Evan Ingram, Tua, Rashad Penny, Nico Collins, Jalen Warren, DJ Chark, Tyler Higbee, Chuba Hubbard, Gus Edwards, T. Marshall, Khalil Shakur.
Mike, this is a good team. Structurally, I think maybe you could have gotten away with 5 running backs with an Eckler anchor.
I shouldn't have the Gus Edwards one. I knew it when I was clicking it. I was like, we don't need this.
Otherwise, though, I like this team. Yeah, I think if you switch one Gus for a wide receiver, I think this is just a pretty nice team there.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Andy, let's hear your team.
All right. Yeah, this is the team of I definitely drafted too many running backs, but so is life. So I have McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Debo, Jerry Jeudy, Justin Fields, JSN, DeAndre Swift, Darren Waller, Tyler Boyd, Gibson, Darnell Mooney, Geno Smith, 25 picks after ADP, which felt nice.
I love that.
Cole Kmet, Curtis Samuel, Dante Foreman, Chase Brown, Noah Fant, Allen Robinson.
Well done.
I like it. 2-6-7-3 build. Like you said, Chase Brown probably could have been a wide receiver. Otherwise, getting those. I love the Fields and the Geno stacks there.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about the stack situation.
Little Gibson and Curtis Samuel correlated with CMC's nice. All right, Clay.
Yeah, and what's his face? And Debo.
Oh, yeah, and Debo, duh. All right, Clay, Galaxy Brain has some week 15 correlations here.
All right, let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. So we're starting out here with everyone's number 1 GAM, AJ Brown. We got the number 1 PPR running back. Sorry, half PPR running back, Nick Chubb. Followed up by the number 2 half PPR running back, Ramondre Stevenson. Then we go with a little Chargers correlation. We took Mike Dubb, Justin Herbert. My favorite running back draft pick of the season, Dameon Pierce. Nice. We went Quentin Johnson, a little tiny reach there, but felt good with the staff situation. And then, like I said, a little week 15 correlation with Jacoby Myers. Love to see it. James Cook is my 4th running back, and we stopped there. So only 4 RBs in this build. Then we took Michael Gallup. The number 1 pass catcher on the Buffalo Bills, Dalton Kincaid, Van Jefferson, Jalen Hyatt for a little correlation there on my Giants. Taysom Hill, tight end 2, QB1. Josh Downs, I think he's just getting – I like him in round 15 and later. I'm high on him. Mike Gesicki and Mac Jones. And then brought it home with the $3 million winner and tight end 1 of Kansas City Chiefs. Noah, the skies are beautifully gray. So we did a little – what was the build here? We went with a little 2-4-8-4.
Clay playing the last round like this is a Sunday night showdown contest involving the Chiefs there with Noah Gray.
Look, man, I've been thinking about this, right? If like my thesis is that at some point Kelsey's going to fall off a little bit, I'm making a little bit of an outsized bet on fading him this year where I could absolutely get buried. He's who you need. But I started thinking about it more, and I'm like, well, if he fails, they don't really have any other tight ends on the roster. Gray has been on the roster. He's there. He knows the system. He gets burned with Kelsey even healthy and on the field. So I'm going to start trying to work him in more 18th round. I just feel like that's a correlated play. Maybe that's stupid, but I don't hate it for a cheap chief.
Let's go create it. That's a TikTok waiting to happen right there. Let's get the Gray gang going.
All right, I'm into it.
The Gray Lady.
Gray gang.
That's what we'll call you.
What week 15 stacks do you have here, Clay?
I can tell you right now. Let me pull this up. Let's see here. I have Vegas and the Chargers. I have New Orleans and the Giants. That's my week 15s. I have Philly and the Giants for week 16. Sorry. New England and Kansas City is also week 15. Sneaking that one in there with y'all.
That's why you take Noah Gray. That makes sense. Get that
And
week
Dallas
15.
Dallas and Buffalo. Yes, correct. Dallas and Buffalo, week 15. We really kind of balled out with week 15 and week 16 here. And then, week 17. I don't know if I got any week 17. Because like I said, you got to get with your week 15, week 16 to get to week 17.
All right. My team, I like my structure. My correlation really fell off in this cardio club draft. I was really sucking wind there at the end. We did get our second Anthony Richardson share, Joe Burrow, Anthony Richardson, fun quarterback room. Happy with my running backs, Tony Pollard, Derrick Henry, Javonte Williams, and then a little hand cucking in Miami, Devin Achane and Jeff Wilson, super cheap. Wide receivers, Jamar Chase, Chris Godwin, Treylon Burks, George Pickens. Then we had to recover because we only had 4 through the first 120 picks. We grabbed Jonathan Mingo, Marvin Mims, John Mechie, Tim Patrick, which was a bad pick. That should have been a Chief. Tight ends, Dalton Schultz, Irv Smith, Jelani Woods. The other glaring issue, as bye-week Twitter will remind you, is that I'm going to score 14 points in week 7. But that's neither here nor there. Draft 51 in the books.
Week
It's a
7
fun first
overrated.
4 wide receiver.
Week 7 is all that matters. New video coming out next week.
No, you should see week 7 never mattered.
Ooh, okay.
Ghost
I like
week.
that. Mike, I appreciate you guest hosting because I could barely draft and run at the same time. So you taking over the hosting gigs was much appreciated.
Hey, anytime I don't
We
have
got to
to
get a final view of your other team.
Oh,
Before
yeah.
we-
Oh, that's right. Yeah, good point. You want to pull it back up? Oh, wait, I still got one pick left, baby. Wait, I thought we had autopilot on.
Oh,
all right.
no.
Yeah, that's brutal. All right, so Josh Allen, Watson, Daniel Jones. Those are our 3 quarterbacks. Not enough people talking about 3 quarterbacks.
Especially
And
three
getting them
elite
early.
QBs.
You know?
Yeah, you gotta stack them up.
Yeah, Saquon, and only 3 running backs. Love that. Saquon, Etienne, and Miles Sanders. And then we got Diggs, Tony, Jamison Williams, Zay Jones, Mingo, KJ Osborne, Rashid Shaheed, and Wandale Robinson. Wandale. And then TJ Hawk and Gerald Everett right there. So this is
Honestly, outside of the 3 QBs, and like if you ignore that there's probably very little correlation here. I mean, you do have Diggs and Josh Allen. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
No, it's an easy.
Do you have 3? Do you have 3 running backs, Mike, or 4?
3, just 3.
3?
Yeah. Yeah, we got 1 pick left, but we're not going to make it though. I'm telling you that right now.
Mike, tell the people I got a team hold link down below in the description. You cover NBA, and now you are going to be covering some football with John Boy tomorrow.
We're not going to go too heavy. We're going to be doing like a weekly best ball thing on Wednesday nights. But yeah, we do daily NBA content over there. We'll do mostly like just gamble heavy, fantasy heavy. So come hang out. And also, like I said earlier, if anybody's going out to Summer League in Vegas, we're going to be out there July 5th through the 9th, and we're going to be doing we got like a live show, happy hour, a bunch of different stuff. So just come check over the YouTube and come hang.
Beautiful. Clay, Andy, anything else going on in your neck of the woods here?
Not too much for me.
Clay?
Just having some fun, man. Enjoying the sun. Messed around. I dropped a little fun t-shirt for the people out here. So if you want to check out my Twitter, fun little hot best ball summer action. It's a good shirt for Father's Day. If your significant other just ask you a lot of questions about what you're up to, and you're just firing away on Underdog, it's a great shirt, hat, tank for the occasion. Check out probablydrafting.myshopify.com.
Wait, I gotta see this. I missed this.
We're just
this.
splashing around out here, man.
Clay in the
Having
t-shirt
fun.
game. Let me pull this up. Look at this. Probably drafting. I like that.
Wow,
This is like the I'd rather be fishing or kind of bumper
It's
sticker.
just understated statement piece. That's what we're going for here.
There you go. And did you get these models yourself? Did you guys do a shoot in Brooklyn?
AI is a great tool. No, the budget couldn't afford the first fashion shoot here. So season 2, the winter edition, we'll do a little bit more modeling. Maybe recruit some friends out here, do a little shoot down at Dumbo or something. We'll have fun with it.
There you go. Look at this. Look at
like
this.
it.
As usual, reminder, this does count as one of my stream drafts. So you can leave a comment right after the show. Be entered in that $1,500 giveaway when I hit 15K subs. We're on a nice pace. Almost going to be 1K away here, hopefully by the end of the next week or so. I should also mention, if you like watching streams where we run. Tomorrow night on Ship Chasing, I don't think it's going to be a Best Ball Mania draft because I'm literally not going to be at my computer. But Mike Leone and I are going to attempt to do what Andy just did. We are going to go out on a night run. Mike Leone did this last year during Ship Chasing. It was a smashing success.
Incredible.
I am going to try to join him. He sent me his glow in the dark running vest. So hopefully that'll work out. So Wednesday night, tomorrow night as well, Ship Chasing night run draft. So that should be a total shit show as well.
Appointment television.
All right, guys. Appreciate you. We're here every single Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. It is the club. Thanks again to Mike. Check out Team Hold. For Clay, for Andy, I'm Pete. Let's all go take a shower. We'll see you guys next time.